rebound three. She's got 9, 8, and 5 right now. Clark with the step back deep two. Money. Clark over Horston, hits a three!
One of the best three-point shooters, set all kinds of three-point records last year. Here's Caitlin Clark driving, she's got the first steal.
Clark thought about pulling up from three, will dip inside and lay it in. Here is Clark off the screen, launches, and trying up 13 shooting.
And 12 assists now for Seattle.
Clark answers, and that...
Get it!
Caitlin Clark takes the ball at the top of the key, defenders already pressing high. Quick jab step, hard dribble right, step back three over the contest. Splash. That's how you silence a defense in an instant. Next trip down, they send a double team.
Clark looking for a screen, didn't get one. Now Will from Boston splits the double team. She'll flip it up with the right hand and score. Caitlin Clark
now realizes it. Clark trying to take her defender, pulls up and hits.
It's a lot of size and strength and experience on the interior.
Clark on the drive, gets inside, and there's a... Zoon trying to frustrate Clark. Oh, but Clark with three. That run to the finals before the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games. Clark connects.
Futility from three for the Sparks, 0 for 9, and Clark, a little bit of daylight.
Caitlin stays calm, splits between the two defenders, drives hard to the basket, finishes through contact, and won. That's power and finesse wrapped into one beautiful play. Here comes the fast break.
Clark with it. We got a tie ball game. Clark unties it to Phoenix.
Good job by Cunningham to quickly get on Clark.
Clark sinks the screen and got the layup and
team. And Clark penetrating.
Oh. She knows how to use her body and get to her spots, being able to affect that defense.
Clark is coming off the masterful night.
Clark has space, she's gonna let it fly, and she's gonna come.
We need to get back to the inside-outside game where they're coming off of a loss against the Mystics. They want to clean some things up.
Caitlin Clark
Stop other teams from scoring.
Well, last year Indiana was 10th in pace. Christy Sides telling us Clark rattles her.
Caitlin pushes the tempo, eyes scanning everywhere. She fakes the pass to the wing, keeps it herself, pulls up from deep, way beyond the arc. Boom! The crowd absolutely erupts as that shot drops perfectly through the net.
Did you drive with 5 on the floor? Like I did back in the
standard. At least 2 of us know what's going on. Clark at the other end.
Pick up the second because she got 2 in the first quarter against Connecticut.
Clark connects on a season. The Fever tip off a game currently in a playoff spot. They moved up to 8th with that win over Chicago as Clark gets inside and has the first.
That's what Krista Gerlich told me about you at Texas Tech. They wanted the offensive foul, not gonna get it.
And the 8th rebound for Caitlin Clark. The runner falls off the...
To finish out the last a little bit.
Clark, step back, hits a three. Levish hounding Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down.
The defense now tries to switch every screen to keep her in check. Caitlin reads it like a book. She drives middle, pulls both defenders in, whips a pass to the corner, wide open three, good. That's playmaking at its finest.
As Lainey Hamilton has been to Caitlin Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects! Clark off the screen, finds some space, and there's a three!
She has 48 triples coming into the game.
Logo!
Kumbawale to McCowan, and now it's 10. Caitlin bottled up, but it doesn't matter.
Break. Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull, got it.
Up there with rebounds, up there with steals, and she'll take the first three-pointer and knock.
Caitlin Clark able to clear for Indiana.
Caitlin coming off that 20-point performance right here, handling the physicality.
Midway through the quarter, Caitlin goes on a personal run. First, a lightning-quick crossover into a pull-up jumper. Next, a fearless attack to the rim, finishing high off the glass. Then, a no-look pass that threads perfectly through traffic for another easy bucket. 3 straight possessions.
Trying to make something happen. Behind the back.
attacks the basket and gets her. Channel defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep three.
Trying to find some space. Goes for
Boston setting up Clark. ABC.
Maybe Kalani Brown might have been whistled for something.
Yeah, I didn't see that call at all. On the weak side, but she comes off a pin down here, wide open.
And the Fever having to take the ball out of the net a lot more here in this third than we saw in the first half, and that's affected their pace.
Clark outside, and that
Total dominance. On defense, Caitlin shows her instincts. She anticipates a lazy pass, steals it clean, and now she's off to the races. Defender closing in, quick Euro step, soft finish off the glass. Count it. That's elite.
So the best thing you can do as a defender is not give it to her.
Clark. Back-to-back intensity on defense that has started this run for Atlanta. The help side's got to be there. How about Clark, pull up three, that one, all over the floor. Clark she has done throughout her career at multiple levels.
Tina Charles just had 2 points against.
Carrington off the mark as Clark steps into a three.
Stop letting the ball get into the paint. They've got to keep it out.
Clark, step back, hits a three.
Two-way basketball. The other team is running out of answers. They push their defense higher, desperate to slow her down. Caitlin steps across half court, takes one dribble, launches from logo range, splash. That's a shot you just can't defend. Late in the game,
And at least in the fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires.
Indiana has numbers here. Clark looks to take advantage. Clark launches and hits a three. Here's Clark, 4 seconds left. Clark fires. You bet.
More of that from her, catching around that 15-foot area.
Clark connects. Last 2 years combined. Oh, look at Mitchell Clark playing catch.
I thought Paige Beckers was solid. I thought she had a solid first game.
Clark looking to shake Vandersloot. Step back is good. Her passing and the way that makes her a threat from so many different places on the floor. Clark, little mid-range is good.
the intensity rises. Caitlin comes off a screen, defender trailing closely. She stops suddenly, steps back behind the line, fires with a hand in her face. Got it! The crowd is on its feet as she continues to. Oh, deliver under pressure. Final moments.
Gets a poke on it. Here's Clark firing and hitting.
Clark.
Finals before the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games. Clark connects.
They can get back into this game. It's going to be grabbing those boards, getting some second chance opportunities. Clark gets herself free.
Not to pick up the second because she got 2 in the first quarter against Connecticut.
Clark connects.
So the best thing you can do as a defender is not give it to her.
Clark. Back-to-back trip over that left shoulder.
Austin had her 11th double-double of the season, and Clark.
Clock winding down. Caitlin dribbles at the top, calm and collected. 5 seconds left. Hard crossover. Step back from way downtown. Yes, that's the dagger, and the arena explodes.
Absolutely blown the roof off.
But playing at UConn, she is used to all of this. Oh!
Working it around here for the Fever. Good ball movement on this possession. Logo shot. More power on the court.
Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark.
Guy. Caitlin Clark running things. 8 assists, 15 points in the first half. Looking to add.
Clark working on McDonald, who gives it a swipe. Clark, step back, hits a three.
Got some buckets.
He sure was. Top 4 scorers at the college level here in this. The Sky shooting 38%. Caitlin Clark, another.
Caitlin Clark doesn't just play basketball, she redefines it. Her limitless range, vision, and clutch performances make every game must-see. This is a player who turns the impossible into routine.
Now Clark looking to push, cross-court pass. Pull, back to Clark, she will launch and bury a three.
For coach side in this team.
Clark!
Clark pulls off that screen, knocks it down.
Clark over Horston, hits a three.
They work when you're not seeing them.
Clark from way downtown.
Stop letting the ball get into the paint. They've got to keep it out.
Clark, step back, hits a three.
Ability to drive. She is a hard check. Tough to keep in front.
Clark, step back, hits a three.
Hit that subscribe button and never miss another Caitlin Clark highlight reel.